Good afternoon, Backlashers. Out here at my favorite pond. See y'all right there. Throwing a jerk bait for now. Hang on, first cast. That ain't supposed to happen first cast, but hey, I'll take it. Very first cast. Whew. Not very big, but skunks off the bank. First cast. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. Hello to whoever's in here. I've seen a couple pop up. Nobody talked yet. I don't know when you catch a fish on the first cast if that's good or bad luck. Some people say that gives you bad luck for the rest of the day. There's another one. And he got off. Fish on, fish off. Your boy Tashimo. Hello. Hey, Shimo. Tishimo. How you doing? Saturday afternoon in Eastern North Carolina. Thursday we were in the 80s. Friday we were in the 30s. Today we're back in the mid to upper 70s. So, and I think Tuesday night supposed to be back in the upper 20s. And that's in Fahrenheit. So we're anywhere from 0 to 60 Celsius over the next, or 0 to 40, 50 degrees Celsius over the next 2 or 3 days. I'm doing all right. I've got this little jerk bait tied on, just out popping it around. Chad, there is a very, very good chance of that, sir. Now I will wind knot this at some point. This one here, I've had this line on here a little over a year now, so. And it was actually strung by a tackle shop down at the beach. I do plan on being live Monday morning somewhere. and possibly Wednesday I'll be live. Then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of this coming week, we're going out of town, so Friday will probably be a ride along, either on my channel or on Coastal's channel. Yeah, faith in me. Yeah, I have faith in me too here. Oh, there's a big hit. Felt like he had some shoulders on him. But he ain't that big. There we go. Yeah, it's like 60 degrees and little to no wind today. I do not want to get that in his gill plate, or he'll start bleeding. Where's the hook at? There we go. Get that one out and that one. Yes, please hit the like, the thumbs up button. Should be able to double tap the screen for that because of the live streams in a short view. I don't think this one's but about 3/4 of a pound. 9 7/8 ounce. So, like I said, about 3/4 of a pound. Aiden, how you doing? Nice to have you over here. Woo! I don't know if y'all will be able to see down in this water or not, but I'm gonna try to see. I don't know if y'all can see. Right down in here's a bunch of, well, they all swim away when I put the camera on them. Typical North Carolina fish. As soon as the camera switches to them, they disappear. I don't know if you can see, but right there the lines come off and gone under the reel. So, and essentially I pretty much have just about backlashed this already. I've caught bass, trout, and salmon. Salmon is a fish I have never caught. I've caught bass, trout, catfish, bluegill, and then if I go about an hour and a half to the east, I'm in salt water and there's no telling wildcats there. Fish on, little guy. Oh, he got off. Pull him out one at a time for a picture. Yeah, I just had one right here at the bank. He got off. I'm trying to flirt with danger casting down this tree line. See some turtles out here playing around too. Where I wanted to fish was already somebody fishing that, so I came across over this way. Ooh. That one was so little it wasn't even funny. Coastal, what's up? For those that don't know, that are new here, Coastal Water is my better half. Jesse Cardenas. May God bless you and love you always and forever. Amen. Jesus is one and only. Amen, Jesse. Latoya, how are you? Thank you for calling me handsome. I do appreciate the compliments. I love it when people are uplifting and positive. Duck Panda. I love that name. Okay. I like that name. I appreciate the sub. San Antonio. I have some family down there. Oh, I missed. I had a bite and I missed. What is going on here? When you have two treble hooks that big, how do they bite and not hold on? Paul Van Wolfren, hello, how are you? It's going good. If I could catch it, if I could put hooks in these fish that are biting. I'm sorry, but one of our major highways for Eastern North Carolina is right here behind me. It's now an interstate that goes from the capital to the coast, and I hooked that one good. Here's a fish for you. Woo! All up in your face. There you go. Another largemouth bass. Huh. I hope that ain't because of the hook. His eye was all rolled back in his head there. There we go. I'm in Eastern North Carolina. This is a private pond. I'll turn y'all this way. You see the big hill over here? That is a bypass that they built, and all the dirt from this pond went right there to build the road up. Rustic, what's up, buddy? I wish Mike from Terrible at Fishing would come in here, because I think this is his jerkbait. If it is, I'll give him credit where credit's due, but I'm pretty sure he painted this bait. Thank you, Jesse. This is a very, very old Shakespeare ugly stick intercoastal rod. It's made for inshore sound fishing for like red drum, cobia, big gator, speckled trout. I've actually caught a small tarpon on this rod, caught striped bass on this rod. I've had tarpon, big red drum. I've had a good variety on this rod. I think I've had this rod almost, I think this rod's almost 20 years old. It's one of my oldest rods in my collection. And I still love fishing with it. Coastal asked me how long I was going to be out here. I told her I honestly didn't know. It depends on the fish. They keep hitting like that. This is going to be a packed live stream if these fish keep hitting this quick. That hook fell right out. Little guy, but hey, he works. Downtown Ernie Brown. How you doing, sir? Got 13 awesome people in here, 12 thumbs up. Somebody hasn't hit the thumbs up yet. Bree loves fishing. Hey Bree, how you doing? Thank you for coming by. Don't forget, thumbs up, subscribe, turn on the bell notifications so you can come back. I am going to try to fish 3 days a week. Probably Monday, Wednesday, and then either Friday or Saturdays. And I will try to go live. Hey, Drunken Chef, what's up, buddy? Most of the days I fish will probably be at this pond because it's like 2 miles from my house, if that. Not saying I would, but I could walk to it. If I ever got the gumption up, I probably need to start walking to it. Everybody's out on their motorcycles today. Thank you, Rustic. I appreciate the share out. I think this pond is still in pre-spawn. I haven't really seen them moving up yet to make beds. All you had to do was the reset button. Alright, y'all. Inevitably, I got the wind knot in the line. I know that's what everybody was here waiting on. Backlash the spinning reel. I told you I could do it. Gotta love it. There we go. The best way to get those out, loosen your drag a little bit and pull them out like I just did. That keeps tension on the rest of your other line that's in there. I need to tighten that back up, but not too tight. If I get too tight, then if I catch a fish, it'll break me off. Too bad I didn't get fish off with the backlash. But like I said, wait long enough. Chad asked me to get a backlash in my spinning reel, so I had to do it just for him. It was a supporter request. At least that one won't that bad. Big Matt, what's up? How you doing, Big Matt? Will you be live later tonight, sir? I'm not getting any bites down this way. Oh, fish on. He's skinny. Hey, Stuart, how you doing, buddy? He's kind of skinny, y'all. That fish would be a pound and a half, 2 pounds if it weren't for that. Richard Jarvis, what's up? Long time no see, buddy. Tell Miss Tasha hello. I don't know how many fish I've caught now. We're 22 minutes in. I'm pretty sure I've already caught 5 or 6 fish. Because I caught one on the very first cast. Tasha, no more. Oh, sorry to hear that. Sorry about that, Richard. Hope you're doing well. Glad to see you. I haven't seen you around much lately. Little Miss Panda is down in Bath with my parents. Oh, how'd you? Seriously, how does a fish bite a bait with 2 sets of treble hooks on it and not get hooked? That is just ridiculous. Coastal, your old manager is out here with his son. Yeah, we're supposed to be cleaning Panda's room today. That didn't happen. Everybody's out on motorcycles today. Okay, so I say hello to him, but he's way over there. I'm not going to holler across the pond at him. Yes, I'm a redneck, but I ain't that much of a redneck at times. I got y'all sitting right in a hole, all lopsided. Yep. Next weekend, me, Coastal, and Panda will all be fishing. Saltwater. More than likely, Coastal will be live at one part of the pier, and I'll be live on the other. Because her and Panda will be doing bottom fishing, and I'll probably go down to the end with some gotcha plugs and try to see if I can get some speckled trout or bluefish or maybe some Spanish mackerel or something like that. That's what I'm gonna be after, at least. And what in the cast a wind knot did I just do? That was a good wind knot. Got 10 awesome people in here, 18 thumbs up. Thank you everybody for coming in. Everybody got their loud motorcycles out today. Alright, I got down at the corner and I'm not having any bites down this way. I'm gonna have to go back down to the corner, it looks like. Oh, as I say that, he hit it last second at the bank. Got one. And these hooks just fall right out just about. I'm gonna put this one on the scale. It's probably about, I'd say, half a pound, maybe a little more. As you can see, 0, drop them down, 8 ounce 3/4. So, like I said, about half a pound. He's 8 ounces and 3/4, Rustic. 8 3/4. So half a pound and 3/4 of an ounce over. All right, that's enough with the jerk bait. Let's see if we can catch them on a different bait. That's one thing I like doing out here is I come out with 5 or 6 different baits and try to see if I can catch them on all of them or not. This rod here is one that I plan on taking down to the beach with me next week. All right, I'm gonna switch over to this little square bill, y'all. They shouldn't dive too deep back here. We'll see. And yes, I switched to a bait caster, so I'm probably gonna backlash. More than likely. Especially casting into the wind. Something like that. PayPal. If y'all would like to donate to PayPal for gas for this coming up to the beach, I appreciate it. Definitely not, what's it called? Not expected, but very much appreciated. Now let's see. Not with a dirty diaper. Ugh. I came back down closer to the corner while I was catching fish earlier. Hey, it got wrapped up on the hook. There we go. I hope everybody's having a good day. This square bill, I'm having to run it a little bit, stop and let it rise up so it won't get down in the grass too bad. Otherwise, all I pull up is grass. Lots of grass still in this pond. This reel here needs some new line on it. It's getting kind of slack. don't think they like this bait. This bait keeps getting in the grass, so we'll have to go put it up. I'll be right back. I'm gonna run up to my truck right here and grab me a Texas rig. Hey, Steven, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing well. I got like a crawfish bait on a Texas rig. Stuart, I honestly don't know. I don't keep count. Probably 6 or 7. Oh, how'd I miss? I just missed that one. He was running good with it. I pulled it right out of his mouth. Well, at least I know this will work. why this one likes to get hung up in between the reel and the housing. Or in between the spool and the housing, but it does. Hey Latoya, how you doing? Yes, this is a pond. This pond was dug so the bypass could be made, where a major highway went over a secondary highway. And the owner of the land took the money from the pond being dug to stock it for his grandkids. His grandkids don't fish out here very much, so he gave permission to some of the other people around town. There we go. I don't know why when this one wants to backlash, it will wrap up in between the... It might be in stock at the time, but to be honest with you, that was 20 years ago. So the fish that were stocked in here are long gone. A bass's life expectancy around North Carolina is only about 8 years. So this is probably the third generation of those fish. It might even be more generations than that out here. Because I'm pretty sure it took 2 or 3 years to start spawning from the size he said he put in here. So I wouldn't be surprised if we're now on like the 15th or 16th generation. Because I do know they spawn out here just about every year. I had to tighten this tension knob back up here. Back in 2019, I used to catch some 10-pounders out here, but last couple years, I think it's overpopulated, so they're kind of stunted to about 2 to 3 pounds. Anywhere from half a pound to about 3 pounds. Plus, if you look down the bank here, he's cut the bushes away from the side, so there's not really anywhere for these bass to hide too much. There we go. A slight overrun that time. Looks like I'm gonna have to go back to the jerk bait because nothing else wants to work that good. Got 9 people in here, 23 thumbs up. Thank you, everybody. I had a bite on the Texas rig and I missed it. To be honest with you, the last time I caught a bass over 10 pounds has been almost 8 years ago. And that bass was 10 pounds, 1 ounce. There's the owner. Come on. Down in the grass. In the grass is a good place to be though. If you can hit a fish in the head while you're down in it. Get closer down to this corner to these trees. Put y'all back here behind me. I think I'm gonna have to go back to the jerkbait, y'all. I don't know why it is. Looks like it only works good. This reel does not want to cast without backlashing today. I don't know what's going on with these brakes. Hey Freddie, how you doing, sir? Thanks for coming in. Trying to catch a bass. I was doing pretty good with the jerkbait and tried to refish this area with Texas rig and a square bill. Square bill started getting too much grass on it, and the Texas rig isn't really getting bitten. So I think I'm gonna have to go back to the jerkbait. Go back to what was working. Try some different methods just to see if it was a one method day or a multiple method day. Sometimes this pond doesn't matter what they're doing, they'll bite. They'll bite whatever you throw, but that ain't gonna be today. Come back down here to my truck and get the jerk bait and work my way down the bank towards the front of the pond. But the first 25 minutes of the live stream I did pretty good. Now they kind of quit biting on me. I don't know what's going on. But like I said, I'm going to go back to the bait that was working the best at the beginning of the live stream. Granted, all I could catch with it was small ones. Catching a bunch of little dink fish. Back to the jerk bait. Dropped down to 3 people in here. Of course, first cast, then I got off. Gonna start putting y'all that way so you can see these when they get off. Hello. Jerkbait got wrapped up on itself. Oh, fish look like a top water popper then. Kind of hoping when we come up top water. I've not tried top water fishing out here yet. Got 4 awesome people in here, 24 thumbs up. Thank you everyone who's sticking around to watch. I appreciate it. Drop my way down a little bit. Back up to 8 people in here. Cool. See if I can't get a fish on the bank again here shortly. Bass fishing is a lot of cast and jerk and everything else. McIntyre Kennels. Hello, how you doing? What kind of dogs do you raise, sir? Or ma'am? Joseph Martin, hello, how you doing? Trying to move down the bank a little bit. McIntyre, if you're in here, what type of dogs do you have for your kennel? Hey, Joseph. Oh, fish on. Little guy. Is that a bass or a perch? Aquarium size bass. This is when I wish I had about a 40-gallon aquarium at the house. Something like this little dude would go right in there perfectly. Little guy, I don't even think he's a quarter of a pound. I do have to toss these fish because of the way the side of this pond is, unfortunately. Believe me, I do not like tossing them if I can help it. Nine awesome people in here. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. All you got to do is double tap the screen to give it a like. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe, turn on the bell notifications. I'm going to try this summer to do 2 to 3 live streams a week, weather permitting. I am in Eastern North Carolina, so we do get some pretty nasty weather here. Whether it's hurricanes or pop-up thunderstorms or who knows what else. Also, I'm a EMT, so I work night shifts, 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. for a medical transport company. So, kind of fish around my schedule and my daughter being at school. Oh, fish on. He come up and slammed it. About the same size. Nothing major, but hey, it's a fish. We're back to catching again. This little lure is putting in some good work out here. Another about 1/4 pound fish. As you can tell from my shirt, I am a volunteer fireman from my hometown. So I'm pretty much a double first responder. I volunteer and I'm EMT. Most of these fish are following this bait from the deep all the way up to the edge, and right when it comes up off the break off is when I get hit. Oh, and except for this one, he hit it way out there. He's little too. Well, I found a dink factory. Really do. There's another one, y'all. I could sit out here till sunset and catch little dinks like this all day long. Ripping lips, yeah. I just wish I could find one with some size to it, Rustic. Or find one in 8 to 9 pound catfish swimming around. Got another one on next cast. This one's pulling a little better. Oh yeah, that might be the best one of the day, y'all. I think so far 9 ounces was biggest. Let's see what this one is. Show y'all that's at 0. Drop the fish. Well, 9 7/8, so right at 10 ounces. I was gonna say I thought he was 10 or 12. I think I'm ripping my, I think if I'm ripping anything, it's my rotator cuff in my right arm trying to cast. I can't wait till next weekend when I can hopefully get a black tip shark or a big what are the big things with wings on them? Skates or stingray. Whew. Hopefully next week I can get one of those, another fish, as soon as it hit the water. About the same size as the last one, y'all. I know it ain't the same fish because the other one's still sitting right here at my feet. Woo! Dude, if you get a hook in my hand, you're going to be in a frying pan. Because I can't afford a hook in my hand. There you go, y'all. Another fish. As you can tell, they're all kind of skinny. They need to start feeding up for the spawn or something. I don't know what's going on out here. I think it's overpopulated and they don't have enough food. I'm seeing a lot of activity out in the middle of this pond. I missed one. No, it ain't the same one, Big Matt. I promise you that much. They're just all the same size. They're so overpopulated. If I get in the right group of them, I'll start catching 2 at a time if I get lucky enough. I have done that here. Big Matt, will you be live tonight or tomorrow night, sir? Hang on. My finger slipped off. I casted that backwards. That would have been good. Oh, this little group has quit biting. Move down a little bit. One of these times I'm going to come out here and there's going to be a big old 5 or 6 pound big mama up here on the bank. In the next week or so. Not tonight, but maybe tomorrow. All right, cool. At least I have been getting your notifications, unlike some people's. Ah, I missed. It must have been little. Let's cast at this turtle over here just for the fun of it. Out there, I can get it there anyways. Nope. I think I need to be over on that shore. Been seeing a lot of activity over there with like fish playing around. I don't know if those will be any bigger than these or not, but I am a lot more activity over that way than I am over here. Maybe I'll go over that way on Monday and see. Walk into your sister, okay? Sounds like a plan. Luckily, her sister only lives about 1,200 yards from us. I had about 5 fish the size of this bait come up after it. Yep, she's only a block away. Go down, take a right, and go half a block. Half a block down, half a block around. Oh, missed. Okay. Y'all, we're gonna go old school. I'm gonna leave y'all sitting right here. I'll walk back to my truck. I'm gonna move it down. I'm gonna get an ultralight out. I'll be right back. Let me step this back just a tad. This thing's got a tangled mess on it right now. So y'all bear with me just a moment here. Rustic, this might be similar to like your skipjack rig. This is what we use for hickory shad. It has like a little jig on the front and a spoon in the back. It's a little double rig like that. I don't know if that's anything like what you use for skipjack, but I'm going to use it for bass. Now, I got one on the first cast here. Oh, and he got off. Dang it. He bit the dart. Something like that. Except for I think you use like 4 or 5 six hooks, don't you? North Carolina, we can only have 3 hooks at a time inshore. Oh, there's one. He hit the spoon. There we go. I'm using my shad rig to catch bass. Down at the beach, I can use a sabiki rig with up to 6 hooks. But inland waters, you can only have 3 hooks maximum. Devin Santiago, hello, how you doing? Make sure you double tap the screen, give me a thumbs up. If you're new, subscribe. And make sure you turn on the bell notification. Oh, I got a double, y'all. There we go. I got a double. Highlight reel. 2 fish at one time. Let's see. Get this one off, maybe. Come down here. Get that one off. Double up. Not too bad. Not much size, but hey, it's fun when you can double them up like that. What was that? About 115. I need to highlight that later on in a short. Next cast, already got a fish on. He hit the jig. I knew right out in here when I was throwing that jerk bait, every cast I was getting bump, 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 but won't catching the fish. So I knew I needed to downsize to catch them. There's another one. Hey, don't catch me. I'm not supposed to catch a backlash. Only fish. No humans are to be harmed in the making of this video. Already, I got another fish on, y'all. Every cast. I think I got 8-pound test on this reel. Not a bad one. But yeah, this is when it gets fun this time of the afternoon. Drop down nice and small like this. Oh, I might not catch one this time. I either caught the school up or missed the school. Ten deal. I don't know what that is. I got another fish on. He's little. This might be last year's spawn fish. That little guy. I'm assuming that meant 10 pounds. I eventually catch 10 pounds at half a pound of fish. Another fish, next cast. They're thick out here. These little things are thick out here. I was hoping I'd catch a bluegill or a yellow perch. There we go. There's another one, y'all. I was just getting bombarded on my jerk bait with little bites. That's why I downsized to catching fish every cast. I want y'all to see how good this rod is bowed over. This one might be over the 10 ounce mark, maybe. He's fat. Devin, I'm doing good. Anytime you can come out catching fish is always good, though. Let's see. Houndsy, hello. Get it to 0. Drop the fish down. I don't think that's right. $10 1/8. So just over 10 ounces. I'll look up here in a little bit and catch one that's a pound. I promise you there are some over a pound out here. It's just early yet. Super early in the year. All the little ones move up, then the big ones will follow in about a week or so. I'm using what is considered a shad setup right now. Knowing this is what I used to catch hickory shad and American shad, which are androgynous fish. They live out in the ocean, but they come up in our rivers and creeks to spawn. Fish on. Little guy just skiing him in. I could sit here till the sun goes down catching fish like this. All cookie cutter size. Cast out as far as I can, and about every cast I'll have a fish. If not two like you saw earlier. Won't be every cast, but just about every cast. If you go 2 or 3 casts without catching one, you move down. Over this way, things are going halfway decent. I'm ready for next Friday. I'll be on vacation. We are going to head down to the Crystal Coast of North Carolina, which is about an hour-and-a-half drive from here. Go spend the night at a hotel for Friday and Saturday night. There's a couple of fishing piers down there. Oceana Fishing Pier and Bogue Inlet Fishing Pier. I'll be fishing off of one or both of those. Probably Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday. Let me see. Right in here, a fish just swam right up to, was swimming across the surface. Just so y'all know, they've hit that so many times they ate the curly tail off of it. Let me see if I got another curly tail on my truck. I think I do. It wasn't a curly tail, but it was a beetle spin body. Devin, everybody's doing good this way. Ando Scott, this is a private pond that's close to my house. See if I can catch one again. I seen one jump over here to the left about the time I casted. To the right, of course. Of course, I cast right and they jump to the left. Flip the bell backlash before you cast. You don't have to flip the bell, but it does help. Get back on me here. I see some up there in that corner playing. I'll go up there here in just a second. Got 29 thumbs up. I need one more to hit 30. I know last Monday I hit 55 thumbs up in one day. Let's come down this way a little bit, see if we can get some more live action here, as they call it. I had a fish on for a second. He come off though when he jumped. But Ando, I am in eastern North Carolina, sir. If you're still in here. There's one. Uh-oh, I think we got another double, y'all. We do. But one got off. We had a double. There you go. I had a double for a brief second there. Now that little fella's getting chunky. He getting ready for a spawn. That's the chunkiest one I've had so far. But Rustic, if you're in here, this is my hickory shad combo, which is kind of like a skipjack for you. There's a fish. That's a pretty one. And there's nice and pretty. I should have been using this combo the whole time, I guess. That one's got a good lateral line on him. Right down just a little bit. I'm going to put y'all like this, turn you around like so. I need one person to hit thumbs up for me so I can hit 30. I got 20 minutes to hit 30 thumbs up. Wonder if you two will send it back out again. Oh, he hit it right here at the bank. Oh, I got two on. That's how the second one hit. Oh. Another double up, y'all. Let me turn this camera around so y'all can see. Turn. I got one on the dart, one on the spoon. Hey, Bentley. Got 33 thumbs up. There's bass number one, y'all, off of the double up. Toss him back. Bass number two was quite a bit smaller, but still a good bass nonetheless. Anytime you're catching. Rico! What's up, buddy? Bentley, you came in, said hello, and gave me good luck there, sir. I appreciate that. That's my second double up. I've been catching fish almost every cast here. I've lost count of how many fish I've caught now. I need 115 and 140 is the time for the double ups. Rico, I hope you're doing well, sir. There's a, oh, that's a heavier fish. No. He just pulled hard at first. He's about the same size. There we go. There's another bass. I don't know if y'all saw, but right over here, a fish just broke. Flip the bell backlash before you cast. You're getting excited. I'm doing all right, Rico. I mean, I'm out catching fish, enjoying life. I don't know if y'all see that big bubble or whatever that is coming across the pond. Something just swam all the way right up here to the bank. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna cast down there high. That's why I checked the fish off of that cast. I don't know what that was, but something swam all the way to the bank, and it was big looking. But we got fish breaking everywhere right out here in front of us. Fish on. Just like that. Little, but he's a fish. Whew. I don't know how many fish I've caught now. It's probably been 50 or 60. Old adage, if you can't beat them, join them. I'm supposed to be working in the yard or working in Panda's room, cleaning it and doing some things around the house today, and yep, I ain't done nothing. I slept till about lunchtime. Went out, did a couple of things with Coastal, and then got home. She was gonna lay down. She wasn't feeling the best in the world today, and I told her, well, I'm gonna go fishing, so here I am. I don't know if y'all can see, but right down in here, there's something down there playing around pretty heavily. I'm gonna go try to see if I can figure out what it is. I'll work my way that way at least. Oh, there's something right there. Some fish just took off right here in front of us. Cast right there. Reel it in. Got something big. Oh, there's one fish. See if we get a second one before it gets in. Oh, we got one though. This is fun, y'all. Catching fish every cast. Just about. I'll get behind the camera here in just a second. See who's chatting. Didn't get one that time. I think I need to go down a pound or two with the size of this line on this rod. I think a 6-pound line will work a lot better. Because it's starting to get quite a bit, right many loops in it. I think I got most of them out there. Probably have 2 hooks full of grass. If I don't, I'll be highly impressed. Nope. Let's see, who's talking? Just Rico. Rico, I ain't keeping anything today. I probably should keep a few. Trying to let them get a little bigger before I start keeping again. Oh, I missed. I had one come up after it. I think the next fish is going to end my live stream for today. And there he is, right there. Nice little one to end it. Oh no, I'll go 9 more minutes, hit the 2-hour mark. I guess I can do that. That's a itty bitty thing right there, y'all. I got 8 minutes to hit the 2-hour mark. I'll keep fishing for those 8 minutes. And then I'll quit at the 2-hour mark. I'm gonna have to go back through this video and count how many fish I caught, because I have completely lost count. I think I'm somewhere in the 30 or 40 fish range now, because I had 2 doubles so far. See if I can get another double before we end. 7 minutes to get a double. I'm getting in a good place to get a double. There's a fish, little fish. Oh, I think I may have just had a second. Nope. Where is it? Yep, there's a bass. I think I had a double there for a few seconds. There we go. There's another one. I'm somewhere around 40 fish now, for sure. Hmm. What is happening here? Anybody wants to know if I can backlash a spinning reel? The answer is yes, I can. Like a pro, I can. Rico, I don't keep many out of this pond, sir. Very rarely. And really about the biggest reason why I don't keep any fish. Oh, I had a fish off with a backlash there. One reason is because this pond was dug out and stocked by family that I respect a lot, and he did it for his grandkids. He just happened to be army buddies with my father-in-law, so I got fishing permission here. If it wasn't for that, yes, I might keep more. I don't think they would mind if I kept any, but that's a pretty bass. That's a real pretty one. I don't think they would mind if I kept them, but I like the fact that I can come out here and catch 100 bass in a day with no real problem or issues. Should I keep some? Yes, I probably need to because they're overpopulated. And they need to get out of here. I probably do need to keep 5 or 6 each time I come and give away. But most of them just ain't big enough to keep. At least not legally for the state of North Carolina. I'm right at that 2-hour mark. If I catch a fish on this cast, which I am going to, This is going to be the last fish of the live stream. I actually had a double there for a second, but one that was on the dark got off. All right, last fish for tonight. That was fun with the skipjack or shad lure. Ooh. Do that. Put that one right there. Walk with me back to the truck. By then I will have hit the 2-hour mark. Y'all, thank you for fishing with me today. It's been a very, very productive 2-hour fishing trip. Way lost count. Somewhere in the 40s or more for fish. And I could probably keep right on casting for the next, I'd say I probably got another hour. I got another hour of sunlight. I could probably catch another 20, 30, 40 fish, but no need to overfish it. There'll be some out here for me to catch Monday. Well, Monday I will not be fishing because they are calling for severe thunderstorms. I'll see what Monday morning looks like, but no promises on that. Wednesday I might be able to fish. Friday we'll be headed out of town, so I'll probably definitely be trying to, probably Friday night, once I get everybody settled in the hotel, I'll probably go fishing Friday night for a while. Saturday I'll be fishing. Saturday morning, and Sunday I'll do some fishing, so we'll go from there. Anyways, y'all, till next time, tight lines, be good, and by all means, if you can, leave the backlashing up to me. I do enough for all of us. But until next time, bye, y'all.